Now, since we're talking about midi skirts, of course, I could not leave the silk skirt out of it because I do think it's great for a transitional outfit. It allows you to wear anything for summer or for fall or in between. I feel like you can, for example, wear the silk skirt with a cotton knit just like this one and I'm wearing, and I think it looks adorable. It does keep you warm, it doesn't feel too heavy. It's not a summer look and it's not a completely fall look. It really depends on how you're going to accessorize. Maybe if you're wearing boots, it brings you more to the fall, but if you're wearing something like the Paula Babies by Sezane, I do feel like it's beautiful and it gives you a more lightweight vibe. Doesn't feel as fall as if you're wearing maybe suede boots or like over the knee boots, something like that. I have a video that I'm styling this midi skirt in silk in so many ways. So I think it's a great video if you are looking for inspiration and you don't have an idea on how to wear your midi skirt, especially in silk. I am styling that in 11 different ways, so I'm going to link the video here in case you guys want to take a look at that. Now for the next one is basically my uniform. This is probably what I wear the most, and it's just a very lightweight cardigan. I think that time I am already done with summer clothes. I do love summer, but there is a point that when you start to see knits and when you start to see the fall colors, there's something that clicks and you just want to take all your knits out of your wardrobe and start wearing them. It's not quite cold yet, so I wouldn't say I can wear most of my knits, but I can wear things like this. And I just got this one from the Curated during their archives sale. It was such a good price and I love it. It's a silk cardigan and I'm wearing with white pants. So remember what I mentioned in the beginning about mixing fall and summer elements. I feel like the white jeans, they really bring a summer feel, but when you put a cardigan, especially in this color that's more earthy, it's more fall-like, I think they just complement each other so well and they look amazing and they feel amazing for this time of the year. If you don't like neutrals, if you don't feel like wearing, boring colors, because I know the people who don't like neutrals, they do feel like these colors are just so boring. I am wearing the Capucine Cardigan just for a better contrast. It is in navy, and I think Sezane has that now in other colors, if I'm not wrong. It just falls into the category that I mentioned before. It's an open knit, it's cotton, and it's not going to make you feel too warm. So if you want, you can also wear a tank top underneath, and then you're just free to take it off and put it on, just depending on how you need. Because we do know that during the day we do have some variations. It could be a lot hotter, it could be a lot colder. So it's nice to have a cardigan, so you're just free to put it on or off. Now, something else that I love to wear during this time of the year, I think it's perfect, is jumpsuits, especially long jumpsuits and heavier jumpsuits, because these are the ones that I'm likely not going to wear in the summer, and maybe in 1 or 2 months it's going to be too cold to wear them. I'm not going to be able to wear, for example, jeans, like denim jumpsuit. So this one is by Sezane, and one thing that I'm going to share with you guys is a tip in case you have something that's very summery or that looks summery. For example, this kind of denim is a light color denim, light wash, and that does feel more like summer, a lot more like summer than fall. But for example, what I'm doing here is, if you will see that I'm wearing that with a white bag, and it instantly gives you a summer look. But once I put a suede bag that's in the camel color, it already brings you an element from fall, and that's the beauty of it. I think sometimes clothes, they can be so much more versatile than we think. You just wait to wear that piece at that time of the year, but basically, depending on the weather, again, how the weather allows you to, you can basically wear this everywhere, anywhere, as you want, depending on how you add your accessories. So the shoes will play a role, the bag is gonna play a role, your makeup, your hair, everything will play a role here on the image that you want to show. Another jumpsuit that I love is this one by Sezane in sage color. I do feel like this is way too hot to wear during the summer, and it's definitely too cold to wear like in a month. So this time of the year is the time that I wear it. It's beautiful. It's really flattering. I'm not sure if this is available on the website. I got it a long time ago, and It's so good. It's just very long for me, but other than that, I think it's perfect. I do wear some shorter jumpsuits too, again, depending on how the weather allows. I think if it's a warmer day, you could easily wear a denim jumpsuit that's short, maybe with long sleeves, that will keep you warm enough, but it's not going to be like a summer, completely summer vibe. I feel like cotton or like linen, those fabrics, they're great for summer. They could obviously be worn right now too, but I just feel like this is the moment for these ones because they're just really hard to wear later or way before that because it's just too hot. Now the next category is something very simple, and I'm sure all of you have that, is just long sleeve shirts. It's pretty obvious, but I feel like this, to me at least, is the best time. I like to show my arms, I like to wear cami tops, and that's mainly what I wear during the summer. I don't really wear a lot of shirts that cover me all the way. I do maybe with linen, but that's it. I feel like even my cotton shirts, I prefer to wear them now because I'm gonna start layering. So I would say that these shirts, the long sleeve ones, whether it's a silk shirt or it's a poplin, like cotton shirt, I think they're perfect for now. Just for what I mentioned, you can easily layer them. You can wear them with completely different bottoms. You can do with the suede shorts that I mentioned in the beginning. You can pair them with a knitted skirt, with a midi skirt, with a mini skirt, with pretty much anything. They're so versatile and they are really weather friendly for right now. And again, if it's colder, you can just wear a cardigan, a little bit of a coat. I'm trying to not talk much about coats because I feel like I want to do a video only on coats. My coats and jackets that I own, how I style them, and I'm gonna bring that to the channel very soon. I just felt like it was too early to do this because it's early September, and I felt like maybe late September or early October we could start talking about coats and fall looks, fall outfits. I'm also going to share with you guys very soon how I wash my knitwear. This is the most requested video, and I know I owe you that. I was just waiting for the weather to cool off a bit so I could bring that video to you guys. So talking about the shirts, I did bring the trench coat because I think that's probably the only coat I'm going to talk about in this video because it is lightweight and it's necessary. I feel like trench coats, they're pretty good for this time of the year, especially if it's raining or if you have this variation of weather during the day. If it feels a lot colder at night when you get home from work, or if you leave very early and it's still too cold, I feel like trench coats, they immediately makes you feel so much more dressy and so, you know, so much better about going out. I feel like even if you're wearing the most basic layer, like base layer, the trench coat is just going to add a beautiful touch to your outfit. Whether you're wearing sneakers, you guys know that I'm not a fan of sneakers when it comes to getting dressed. I do feel like sneakers are wonderful to go to the gym and, you know, to run errands. I do wear leggings with the sneakers all the time. I just don't like to wear sneakers, especially like the sporty ones with the dressy outfits. But that's very personal. I know that most of you do, and I know that most people do, and beautiful, amazing influencers that I follow, they do too. So there's nothing wrong with that. It's just not something that I would personally prefer or pick. I definitely prefer loafers, pretty shoes, you know, cute shoes. But anyways, so the last thing, still with the shirts, would be a blazer, a lightweight blazer. Now that's probably the best piece for now because I feel like you can just wear this with pretty much anything. Everything that I mentioned here before, the suede shorts, the suede skirt, the midi skirt, the mini one, the jeans, anything, you can simply add a blazer and it's going to be great. I also love to wear blazers for work, especially when I want to cover something that is bothering me. You know, when you feeling bloated, or I don't know, maybe when your butt is just sticking out and is showing more than anything else. I don't have anything wrong. There's nothing wrong. And I don't have any problem with my body. But sometimes I just embrace my curves. Other day I just want to hide them, and that's okay. So it's nice to have clothes that will serve a purpose. They will be helpful and functional to you, and blazers, to me, they do that. I have this one that's super old from H&M, and it's over here, so it's cut off, and I love it. I love when it shows a little bit of this part of my arms. It looks so much more flattering. And this is probably one of my favorites. It's the one that I wear the most. Love to wear this with jeans, with shorts, with skirts, with pants, anything. So blazer is definitely one of the pieces that cannot go missing during this time of the year, especially if it's lightweight. I would not wear linen blazers. I just feel like linen, it's really for summer. You can wear any time of the year, but I just prefer to wear linen blazers during the summer, unless it's a color that's more fall like, for example, a camel, or perhaps a black or a brown, or I don't know, olive, something like that, or a darker color like navy, burgundy, then it's another story. But when I think of linen blazer, white and cream come in mind. Those are the colors that really come in mind, and I just prefer these for summer. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. I try to bring everything that I thought of, excluding the jackets and the coats, because I want to do a video on these later. But let me know if you think I missed anything, if you would add anything to this list, and what you like to wear during this time of the year. Also, let me know how the weather is for you right now, if it's too cold, too hot, just in between. Lots of variations. Would love to hear from you. My Instagram is Mila in New York. I would love to see you guys there. And of course, I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.